Hey guys, my name is Haifeng. I wanted to use a couple of tutorials to show you guys how to build beautiful PDF report. So here on the right side, it is a preview of a sample report I built for this tutorial. It contains 4 pages only. The first page is a cover page, which just contains the header and subheader. The second page is what is Weasyprint. This is the tool we're going to use to generate our PDF report and its features. The third page is why I chose Weasyprint. It has 3 sections, our story, the tools we tried, and the reason why we not use them. And we doing our research and found Weasyprint. And finally, I want to show you guys how to generate SVG charts and how to insert it into PDF report. Okay, this is the second tool I want to introduce you, which is the Plotly. Okay, let's go to the website of Weasyprint. Weasyprint is a smart solution helping web developers to create PDF documents. It is based on HTML and CSS. You can see the source code here. So if you are already knowing the web development, there's no learning curve for you, and you would be very productive. And here we want to show the samples here. The first one is the report. The second one is invoice. Okay, you see that the report, it contains list. It has different columns for the layout. For invoices, it has a table. It has different font family and font size. You can see the footers here. Okay, and for ticket, the layout is very beautiful, right? And you can use a Flexbox to achieve this. And for the charts, this is Plotly, highly recommended. It supports a lot of chart types. And here I want to show you 4 charts I built for the project I was on. And the first one is it contains 2 waveforms and also a field area waveform. For the second line chart, we had 2 waveforms and also a horizontal field area. For the third one, we have 2 bars and we have a horizontal rectangle. We have this to compare those two bars, right? And for the gate chart, for the pointer, we were using triangle to point to different area. If you had any experience on how to build a gate chart, you know that usually we build a pie chart and hide the second half. Use a relative and absolute position, right? So I want to show you what tools I was searching. I mean the potential tools. I searched GSPDF, Report Lab, PyPDF, and also another Java library which generate PDF. But I gave up the Java library because it was too pricey. We need to pay like 10,000 for getting a license, which we cannot afford it. I wanted to find an open source which is free and which is productive, efficient, right? So the first tool I gave up was GSPDF. The reason was when I tried to build the chart, it was very crude and it was blurry when I render it into a PDF file. I don't know what happened. I did my research. I tried a couple of days, but I cannot solve this problem. And here you can see for the charts we build with Plotly, it is SVG chart, which means a scalable vector graph. If you zoom the chart, you can see it is very clear. Let's make it bigger, right? You can also see the grid here is very, very clear. Even it is already 500%, right? This is the reason why I recommend Plotly. It supports SVG file. It supports SVG file. Okay. The second potential tool I searched was Report Lab. Here's the tutorial. I followed the tutorial. I built this very basic PDF, but I need to remember how do they draw the string. The width, the height, the width, and the string you want to show, and you need to save it. What if you have like 14 pages? What am I supposed to do here, right? There are too many new stuff for me, and back to that time, I don't have time to learn all those stuff. It is very, very new to me, and it's really hard to remember that. Okay, say if you just want to build this this very basic form, you have to insert all those stuff, and it is quite new. I cannot imagine what if the report is like 20 pages. How much code do I want to write, and how many new stuff do I need to remember, right? Which the beautiful thing about Weasyprint is it is based on HTML, which is very familiar to me. I had a very basic HTML and CSS knowledge, but I can even it's very easy for me to read it, right? There's no learning curve. If it works for the regular web development, it works for Weasyprint. How simple it is, right? And also in the JSON, in the Python file, it uses Ginger for the template, right? And you can import the CSS source, and you can define template variables here. So here I just have two variables. One is the line chart, one is the GitHub image, which shows on the last page, right? This is the line chart. This is the GitHub image. So if we go to the template, and let's find it. So here is the placeholder for the line chart. We just insert it, right? This is the variable, the template variable. This is another template variable, right? So yeah, this is why I like it, okay? Another reason why I like Weasyprint is the documentation. It contains a lot of stuff. It contains all the details you need. You just need to go to the documentation, read it line by line. You will get all you need. And although for the version, you say it is version 50, and back to a year ago when I developed my PDF report, it was version 43. Let's say 43, November 9th, and now it is October 22nd, right? In less than a year, they released the 7 versions, which means the team is very active. You can see here they fix a lot of bugs, and they create new features. So yeah, if the documentation is good, and if the source code is very active, I think those are the very important points why we chose this as our tool, right? Thank you guys for watching. Today is the preview of the PDF report. Next tutorial, I want to show you guys how to set up the environment, how to run Weasyprint, how to use Plotly generate charts. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.